Hi guys, welcome to DTTV. Today we're going to be looking at a much more complicated design. So now you've done some stuff on your own, we're now looking at producing more complicated items. So what you can see here is a Lego wheel. There's a two-part tutorial for this. The first one is regarding the hub on the inside, and the second one will then be for the wheel on the outside. At this stage it's important for you to understand how the two correlate together and how the technical drawing leads you in the right direction. Final assessments in this course involve you looking at revolves and understanding what they look like from a technical drawing point of view, and being able to use the details on the orthographic drawing to move forwards, and then to be able to then make the product yourself without any instructions. So if we first of all we look at this wheel, we need to break it down into its more simplistic parts. So at the moment we've obviously got the tyre on. We're not worried about the tyre at the moment, so first of all if we have a look at it without the tyre. So the core looks like this, and what we've got is we've got a sort of a bobbin shape which has got two ends which don't match. There's a hub section with the Lego logo on the inside. There's also this slot that cuts through it, which all make it slightly more complicated than the stuff that you've done before. So if we look at it now and we think about what this product will actually look like, we need to consider what it looks like internally. So what I'm going to do here is section view it, and we can see it on the inside. So at this stage what we'll think about is exactly how this looks if we were going to sketch and draw it. To do that I'm just going to remove some of the detail and go to the lines only. So we've got here the most basic lines. If I add in the hidden detail in the background, you can see where the lines disappear around the background, because obviously this shape is circular and we're looking at half of it like this. So what we've got, the important aspects are we have the slot that's cutting through, and we also have the fact that these pieces are confusing our ease of understanding this shape when we're looking at it in this view, because it's adding lots of extra detail. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make our lives a little bit easier, and I'm just going to hide those. So that goes to the slot, and there goes the cut. So if we go back to the same view again, you'll now notice that there's a lot less lines and a lot less to deal with. We do have the Lego logo, which we can get rid of as well. In addition to that, there is a slot cut in the bottom where one of the cross-shaped end pieces fits in to lock in place. So I'm going to remove that one as well, because then we get ourselves right back to just the simple revolve. Okay, what we're going to do now is we've got the bobbin at its most simplistic. We're now going to show you the sketch that it was derived from. Now you can see here that the basic sketch is kind of got these two legs and then the main body with a hole through it, and then so everything here is a solid island, and then the gaps are holes in the shape which create this hole here, and the hole that spins through the middle here, which we can see evidence of cutting through here, and then this one which creates the hole at the bottom. So if I go to edit sketch, what SolidWorks does is it previews what you're going to get in the distance, which can be helpful here. As you can see, we've got the different slots cutting through. So what we want to concentrate is the actual shape itself here. What we've got the lines that cut round, a line that cuts in. Now it's important to realise that these thinner lines that aren't blue or black are just lines where they're showing us dimensions or something else. Equally, these dotted lines are simply there to guide us, and they're evidence of how I drew the shape in the first place and where I went to get measurements, etc, etc. So with that in mind, understanding how that is then revolved around this central line here to double it into the shape that we have here. So down that line, which then passes down the middle of here to allow us to see this shape. That's where we get to. So what I will now do is I will bring us back to this. Equally, I will then add colour back, and you'll see that we've got the shape, so you can see where we're coming back to. And then what I'll do is, stage by stage, I'll add in the various different aspects. So the next one was a cut. So all I'm going to do here is unsuppress it, and we have the cut that goes in the bottom. We've then got the slot cut, so I'm going to unsuppress that, and that gives us the slot. And then finally the hub cat cut, which, if I unsuppress that, does that, and then the pattern cut, which does that, and then finally our boss extrude gives us to there. Okay, so that's an introduction into how to get used to what you're looking at when you come into the drawings. The following tutorial will then talk you through how to make the hub itself, and then you'll move on to then doing the wheel. Okay, good luck guys, thanks for watching DTTV.